Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're in the heart of Acton. Yes, the high street's just down there, all the hustle and bustle, but actually today we've come to see a commercial property that's actually been turned into flats. We've already got 3 flats that have been approved, but there's actually 1 in the pipeline that we're gonna have a little look at. Now, you've got to excuse the mess, but personally, I love it when the property's in this state because it gets me so excited to see how we're gonna transform it. So follow me, guys. Yes, I did say be afraid. The axis is actually a mountain right now. So where we are going back to brick with this one, purely because, you know, when you're doing a whole renovation, guys, there's no point keeping anything old because you don't want any problems after you refurb the property. Now, excuse me while I climb a mountain. We've just climbed Mount Everest and we're into the building. But as you can see, like, we've got all of this rubbish and rubble, and actually it's a little bit of a schoolboy error here. You know, when you're actually ripping stuff out, no one's just gonna put a skip outside where it's a council sort of area. You always need a permit. So we've actually got 1 in transit right now. So a little bit later, this will all be gone. But we are actually gonna reconfigure this place. As you see it right now, it's quite open plan. Eventually, you're gonna see partitions, and this is actually gonna be the entrance of one of the flats coming in. We're actually going to be building another bathroom here and another one over there. We'll actually let you wait for that sort of transformation, but it's going to be a whole reconfiguration. We've got a basement down here, guys, but unfortunately we can't really do much. It's just going to be a little bit of the servicing amenities down there. Now, something really exciting, we're actually still going to be doing an extension out here, so follow me. So we've actually demolished a few things over here already, but we're actually gonna do a 5-meter extension. And let me teach you a little secret here, guys. When you think, what's 5 meters look like? Well, normally one little step, that's just a little bit more, it's normally about 1 meter. So we'll be going out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a bit. So we'll be coming out here. It might not seem much, but that's a space to fit a whole brand new kitchen in, guys. We haven't decided exactly where we're gonna be doing things, but this is actually going up, and you're gonna actually see a few balconies up here. Now, there might be some opportunities here actually, guys. Round the back here, they've got some land and maybe an access. We're not gonna go too much in detail because some of these things are private, but there could be a potential uplift of another 700,000 if we could get 3 flats. Now, another thing that you need to be mindful of is Japanese knotweed. If you've got that on property, you're not going to get a mortgage. Now, funny enough, they have got some plants out here, but it's not, thankfully, Japanese knotweed. But always make sure to get surveys like that done when you're looking at properties. So let's go to the next floor. So when I said back to brick, I wasn't lying. We actually went back to brick on this project. And as I said, some of the plaster was cracking, some of it wasn't, but it was very old and dated. Another thing that the council do nowadays is sound tests as well, guys. So you've got to be mindful that if you're gonna mix old and new, it's actually a longer job rather than just rip it out and put something brand new up to regulations and standards. Believe it or not, there's gonna be another flight of stairs that actually come in here, and we're gonna be doing an extension out there, guys, where you were gonna have a balcony. The whole place is actually being reconfigured totally. It just oozes luxury when you got them high ceilings. Now, as you can see, we've removed the chimneys, and that's a great point because imagine, it just looks like that little bit of space, but when you remove them, all of a sudden, you can actually create new things. Here, we're gonna end up putting a bathroom. We're gonna be making another hallway down here. And when you follow me here, check this space out. Now, forget the shard, baby. We've got floor to ceiling right here. Now, always be mindful when you're looking at your double glazing, because some of these things are controlled by the councils where they'll only permit certain amounts. Now, if you watch my last YouTube videos, he spent over £80,000 on his sash windows. So you've got to always be mindful of the small costs that you may not see, but they're always there. And finally, let's go to 1 more floor up, and I'll show you the bonus as well, where we're also applying for 1 more flat. So welcome to the 3rd flat, guys. Once again, if you follow me through here, We've had another chimney removed. We've got all our builders over there. They're waiting to work, so we're disturbing them actually, but really great guys. And yeah, it's gonna be our third flat. It's so easy to give you some directions when you don't have walls around. We've got kitchen going over there. We've got a bathroom over here, and a bedroom doesn't even exist right now because it's gonna be on the extension. So we're actually gonna be going out that way. Can't wait to show you the finished result. This is gonna take a few months. It's gonna show you the right mindset. It's gonna show you all the obstacles. So it just shows you need to be subscribed to the channel to keep up to date with this project. So make sure you drop us a like, drop us a comment on anything that you might want to know. And finally guys, I'm actually doing site visits actually here. So if you're still watching this and it's around January, February, March time, likelihood is we're still running site visits over here. So if you're interested, make sure you leave me a comment, join our WhatsApp community, drop me a DM on SeanLand_1 on Instagram, and let's connect and let's get ahead together. Because people like myself, we don't learn when we're in a school environment on paper and pen. I actually learn when I'm on site and I'm seeing things happen and knowing what things are. And that's the best way of learning, and that's what we're offering here. So until next time, I'll see you then. Peace.